Are you guys keeping score? Yes or no? Do you know? Are you keeping score? I know Johnny is. Johnny, 2,000 mailers. Is that right? Is that the right number?
1,000 hand delivered
1,000.
flyers.
Like I knew it was a big number. Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000 flyers per month. Last month was 1,000. I got 300 printed out already, and I had a setback this week because of the death of the family. But next week, I know I got to make all that up, right? So it's execute, and then have those 10 conversations a day.
So if you're playing a football game, does it matter that you get 28 points all in the first quarter?
Nope.
If you get 28 points, odds are you're going to win. I mean, not always, right? But through the long game, yeah, you're going to win. So if first quarter you're not, something happens, and I'm sorry, about that situation. Listen to what Johnny just said. Said my first quarter wasn't good. I had something happen, and personal thing, and I had to deal with that. Okay. So next week I got to make up for it. It's not that place like it's gone. He didn't say that. He didn't say, well, I have some challenges, so next week I'll give out 250. Now he also didn't say next week he'll give out 500, and he doesn't have to either. Because next week he gives out maybe say 350. The weekend after that, 350. The weekend after that, 400. He's good. What Johnny's committed to is the 1,000. You think if you handed 12,000 flyers that you would get business? 12,000 flyers in 1 year. Johnny's not going to be able to keep up with all the leads coming in. He won't. Okay, so that's not the only score that you guys can keep up with. So I went back through sharing with you guys earlier about the 10 conversations a day, about how if I asked for you to do 10 conversations a day, I'm going to pay you $150,000. Would you do it? Pretty much everybody was yes. I'll make you that offer right now. I'm not going to pay it to you, right? But I'll make you that offer. I can promise you $150,000 if you make 10 conversations a day. You will make $150,000. Now, the things that you're going to want to tweak are going to be how you say it. You're going to want to, and then the other things that you're going to want to make sure you keep a score of is what's your efficiencies. So, Johnny, so for you, because you already have your efficiencies, like you already know 10 conversations a day, you already know 1,000 flyers, you already know that, and you already know some of the outcomes that you're getting. Just keep keeping score on that, because at some point you'll be able to definitively say 1,000 flyers a month equals this much money. You'll take you a second. Let me share with you guys my screen here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Escape. My numbers this year have been horrible. I've taken 6 listings this year. Actually, I think it's 7. I just took one today. Brad Wright. Yep, I took one today. I'll put the rest of that in there later. Historically, I'm at a 75% conversion rate. I'll show you last year's numbers. Let's see. I don't have last year's numbers. I don't know what she did with them. Last year I was at 75%. I will be at that 75% this year as well. A lot of these 18 appointments I've been on are still going to hire me, right? So those aren't like, we're not hiring you. They're just, they haven't hired me yet. Okay, so I'm at 40% almost of getting hired, right? I know my numbers. I know that I am going to get hired 75% of the time this year. I know that because of the last 10 years. I've tracked the numbers. I track how many appointments I go on. I track how many I get. Right, like that. That is something that I'm going to encourage for you guys to track as well. Okay, so your key numbers are going to be how many conversations do you have, how many appointments do you go on, how many times you get hired, how many collisions did you have. Those are going to be the key tracking results right here. Okay, you can see these numbers that are on the slide. It's actually what I'm doing. That's what I just showed you. Okay, and it's only just a spreadsheet. That's all it is. Just like keeping track of your numbers. What questions do you guys have thus far for the conversion?